Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, testing.
CieloDrive.com Audio Archives.
Gregg, as you know, we're now on tape. Yes. You've been interviewed several times already by various members of the Los Angeles Police Department. And Mr. Silvers and I also spoke to you a month or so ago. The primary reason for bringing you here today, Gregg, is to speak very, very freely. The fact that we're on tape, just forget about that. That doesn't have any significance whatsoever. We talk like we weren't even on tape. The primary reason why I want to talk to you today, Gregg, to find out Manson's philosophy on life. In very simple terms, what was his philosophy on life? I understand from Terry that you knew Charlie Manson quite well and had quite a few discussions with him. When did you first meet Mr. Manson?
Early summer of '68.
You met him at Dennis Wilson's house?
Right.
When is the last time that you had a conversation with Charles Manson?
As near as I can figure, it would be in late August or early September.
Of '69?
Of '69, yeah.
During that intervening period, how many times would you estimate you had conversations with Charles Manson?
Well, so innumerable that I couldn't count. I suppose 100 is a good guess.
Where did most of these conversations take place?
Oh, down at Dennis's house, or at my house, where Dennis was living with me, in Glen, or out at the ranch.
Spawn Ranch?
Yeah.
Did you have long philosophical discussions with him?
Quite often, yes.
And found his philosophies on life to be rather interesting or exciting, as it were?
I found them very interesting and very original.
You found them stimulating? Intellectually stimulating?
Yeah, they were intellectually stimulating, yes.
All right.
Also, it was stimulating to find a man who believed in his convictions as much as Charlie did, and who couldn't be swayed, who had an argument for every one that you could throw up.
Okay. In line with that, it has been said, something you indicated. Yes, come on in.
I had one more question.
Yeah.
I understood that background was on the calendar for Tuesday.
Tentatively, 11 o'clock Tuesday morning, right? For arraignment.
She's not in town yet, is that right?
No.
Where will she?
I imagine she'll be taken over to Civil Brand as soon as she arrives, yeah? Sure. Okay. Now, in line with that, people have said that Charlie Manson had a lot of faces, like a comedian, as it were. Did he make any statement to you in that regard? Change his personality or his disposition or his posture based on whom he was talking to?
Absolutely. He had a face or a mask for every level or walk of life that he ran across.
Did he ever say that?
And he used to say that he had 1,000. He had 1,000 faces. And he used them all.
He told you that he had 1,000 faces.
Oh, yeah.
These were his words.
Yeah.
He told you that he had a mask for everyone.
Yeah.
And why did he have 1,000 faces, and why did he have to wear a mask?
Well, so he could deal with everybody on their own level. From the ranch hand at farm to a girl on the strip to me. So it was his words then that he had 1,000 faces and he has to wear a different mask for every person he comes across. These were his words.
Yes. What was Mr. Manson's philosophy about death vis-a-vis life?
Well, there was no death to Charlie's way of thinking. it's a concept, it's a very esoteric concept in question. It has to do with the Indian philosophies on the physicalness of life, that when it comes to an end, there is no end, only a physical change. In other words, the key word being change. It's just a change.
The word change seems to be a common word used by the family all the time. What does the word change mean to the family?
Change or changes means changes. It's a popular underground word that means what you go through in everyday life changes. I'm going through changes over something, over anything.
Does the word change encompass not only physical changes, but mental and emotional changes?
Oh, absolutely.
More mental and emotional than physical.
Yes.
But it also includes physical.
Yeah, but not. It really means about mental and emotional. That's what they're talking about. In other words, they're talking on a mental and intellectual level, so that's what it means. Even though Charlie would never say that he is an intellectual, he is. He intellectualizes his whole way through life.
So death was just a change.
Yes.
He did not believe that the soul was dead.
No, the spirit can't die.
He believed that the body ceased to live.
The body comes to its end, yes.
What did he believe?
And it was very unimportant.
What did he believe would happen to the soul?
It went on, either to a higher plane or came back.
Something analogous to the Rosicrucian faith?
Yes, or in a reincarnation, or it went on to a higher plane.
Did he ever mention the Rosicrucians?
Not that I can recall. I'm not familiar.
Did he borrow heavily from Far Eastern religions?
Yes, he gleaned from whatever religion he wanted to. He would take from that what he wanted. Even from the medieval philosophy.
Okay, before we get into the details, did he mention any particular Eastern religion?
No, he didn't say Buddhism or Hinduism, followers of Islam or anything like that. No. He was aware of the holy men and the sages. The man dressed in white with beard.
In addition to being aware of them, what was his position with respect to them?
Well, he believed that here I have to go into race karma, black karma, white karma, and the Indian karma. He believed that they were the closest. They were the most evolved.
The Far Eastern people?
Yeah.
When you use the word karma, what do you mean?
Well, karma means comeback. It means action, reaction. The smile you send out will return to you. The bad deeds you do will return to you.
Did you ever hear any philosophy by him to the effect that what you do to someone else, you're doing to yourself?
Yes.
Did he
On this basis, it says that he believed you could do no wrong. That there was no bad. It was all to be good. In other words, I can understand it. It means you're following your own karma. Even if it is bad, you're still doing what you're supposed to do. It's so involved. I mean, I can't. I am only an amateur when it comes to that. It goes back to thousands of years.
But he did tell you that, I'm interested in his words.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that if you do something to someone else, you're doing it to yourself?
Yes.
Did he say this frequently?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. It's not part of his philosophy.
Did he believe that...
When you're making love, you're making love.
Did he believe that if you killed someone, you were killing yourself?
Yes. Yeah. But there's so many levels. He used to say that he was dead. He died a long time ago. They can't kill me. I'm dead anyway. I was killed a long time ago.
He used to say that you can't tell me I'm dead. I died a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yet he didn't believe in death.
Well, not as death in the sense of that somebody comes to an end. Death exists in the physical. I don't know if he grasped that, but that's what we used to argue philosophically all the time: the objective and the subjective, and the marriage of the two. The big toe that hooks your head.
That's what you used to say.
That's what I used to say.
But he used to disagree with you.
He used to disagree. He believed it was all in the head. It was all subjective.
Did he make any other statement to you or express any other philosophy about death and life? The emphasis on
No,
death.
just that death was a fear that is born in man's head and can be taken out of man's head, and then it would no longer exist.
Do you remember any particular instance wherein this philosophy of his was manifested? That people shouldn't fear death, shouldn't fear
Well, yeah, he used to
things
take
like
people
that.
for rides in cars and deliberately just, try to scare the hell out of them, or as I told that story about the match.
All right.
There was
Why don't you relate that story?
Well, there was one of the hands out of the ranch was burning himself very badly in the wrist.
You know who that was?
No, I don't. It was some kind of guy.
It wasn't a member of the family.
No. He was one of the Wranglers. And Charlie went over to him and took out a cigarette, a pack of matches out of his pocket, and began talking to him, saying, "Listen, brother, there's no such thing as pain." And while he was talking, he took a match with it and held it under his finger.
Okay, hold on. Hello? I'm very busy, Ron. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Go ahead.
Held it under his finger. The man saw what he was doing and began to agree with him that, there wasn't any pain. And he soon went back and finished the work on the car he was doing. He burned his hand on the radiator. And he did this in front of about 10 other people, too, and everybody was doing the thing.
Was the flame of the match close to Charlie's finger?
Yes, I held it right under his finger.
Did it burn Charlie's finger?
Well, apparently not. He didn't show it.
So he did this to illustrate that there was no such thing as pain.
Yeah, that it was in the man's head.
Did he believe that certain races or certain groups of people were superior to other races or groups of people?
Well, I don't know if the word superior applies, but he did believe there were certainly different levels when it came to the races.
Higher as opposed to lower levels?
Yes.
All right. Who occupied
as opposed to less spiritual?
Who occupied the higher levels and who occupied the lower levels, and relate what he said with respect to that?
Well, in respect mainly to the black race and the white race certainly occupied a higher level. Now, I'm not sure where he would stand on the Indian race, on the red man or the Eastern Indian. But the main conflict with Charlie was between the black and the white man.
Okay, what did he say about that?
Well, he believed that the black man's sole purpose of being on Earth was to serve the white man, all the way from being the President of the United States down to being the police officers and the people who prepared food.
Are you saying then that Charlie advocated that Negroes be president?
Ultimately, yes.
And that Negroes be the police?
Yes.
And that Negroes be the legislators?
Yes.
But in their capacities as president and legislator and police, their sole purpose and objective was to serve the white man.
Was to serve the white man.
Not to dominate or issue orders.
No. But serve the white man. Serve the white man's needs.
Did he make any statement to you with respect to people who occupy higher levels becoming physically and sexually involved with those who occupied lower levels?
Well, he believed...
E.g., a white man having sexual intercourse with a Negro.
Yeah, well, Charlie would definitely frown on that because he believed that you should choose and pick your mate very carefully.
Your sexual mate.
Yes, right, because the offspring you would be making love in the future to that offspring. You'd be making love to yourself, in other words, in Charlie's words.
You mean at a later time?
Well, yeah, he never said that, but of course, on the level that we're speaking now, there is no time. It's a timeless level. It's hard to shake that off, but that's what there was no time.
In other words,
time is a way of measuring infinity, something man invented. Truly, it truly is.
In other words, he believed in being very selective and discriminating in whom a person has sexual intercourse with.
Absolutely.
Because of the danger of procreation.
Absolutely.
And that eventually, if you had sexual intercourse with a Negro, the child would be Negro, and ultimately you would be having sexual intercourse with your own child.
All right. You would be interfering with the path of evolution. You would be mixing up nervous systems, which a less evolved nervous system with a more evolved nervous system. In other words, going back to Nietzsche's master race theory. And a favorite thing is, and I mentioned it too, is a cheetah doesn't make love with a leopard. They don't.
Did he say that?
No, I think I said that, and he agreed wholeheartedly. But he seemed to have another one that was equally valid. In other words, you can live in a peaceful coexistence with them, but you don't mix it up. The cheetah making love with the leopard is a popular saying in Eastern philosophy. You don't mix
Did he look up to these wise men, these sages?
Oh, yeah.
Like the Maharishi?
Yes.
Several people have told the police's investigation of the case that Charlie somehow envisioned a black-white revolution. Did he ever talk to you about that?
Yeah, that was helter-skelter. He believed it was going to happen in the near future, almost immediately. Whatever immediately meant to Charlie.
What did he say about this black-white revolution? How would it come about, and what would it encompass?
It would begin in the homes, black men going into white people's homes and ripping off the white people, physically destroying them, until it finally spread to open revolution in the streets. So until they finally won and took over. And then black men would assume the white man's karma. He would then be the establishment. He would then be the bank owner.
Did Charlie envision that in the physical confrontation between the black man and the white man, the black man would prevail?
Yes. Sure.
Why do you think they would prevail?
Because it's their turn. He believed it's black man's turn. White man has said, white man will go on to another level. He will go on to a more spiritual level, leaving the more worldly possessions behind, because it's black man's turn to have those worldly possessions. Being that they are less evolved, they have to have their turn at it. They're the last race to have their turn at this.
Did Charlie say that during this revolution he was going to seek refuge in the desert?
Yeah, we just go underground. Just live in the desert, find the hole, and go into it.
Why was he going to go out to the desert?
Well, he believed that that's the only place he could get away from the black man. Black man wasn't going to go in the desert. It was hot out there, sunny. He didn't want to. He's been out there all his life. He's been seeing the city and the shade and
Was the word pigs a part of Charlie's vocabulary? Everyone seems to say it was, and I'm just asking you.
He never used it a lot. He referred to it in the context of the Beatles more than anything else, whom he really looked to for spiritual inspiration, let's say.
What about the establishment?
Sure, that would be his interpretation, because it's the interpretation that is in the Beatles song.
Okay, did Charlie ever refer to the establishment as pigs?
Not in so many words that I can remember. It's not uncommon, though. It's,
Right. Well, what impression did you get when he used the word pigs? About whom was he talking?
Establishment, the white-collar man.
Did he ever speak disparagingly about the white-collar man?
I just believe that he was, he believed that he was wrong. His life was a waste.
Too much emphasis on material possessions?
Absolutely.